Hey guys, how you doing? We just got back from Branson, little pre-Christmas trip, and I was getting ready to put my guitar back together, and then it suddenly dawned on me that I've never done a video of what I actually do so I can pack my guitars up in my suitcase. So let me grab some stuff here. This is a sweatshirt, obviously, or a pullover. But what I did was I took and it became the holder. I get everything out here on my neck, and I actually duct taped this off. I didn't duct tape, masking tape here, so none of the I got the old vintage style tuners, so none of those tuners would rip into any of the anything else. But anyway, what makes this thing so neat, and it's actually fairly easy to do, is a friend of mine who's a luthier who actually built this, Eric Brown Custom Guitars. He put these in, and hopefully it'll focus in on them. And what they are is they're four anchors, so you're not screwing your wood screw in per se. So what you do is we take the body, which, oh yeah, little no PR on this one, but we take the body here and attach the neck. Gets just put in like this, and then they're just secured with, off to the side over here, if I don't drop everything, are the plates. Is the back plate with 4 screws, which I'm trying to get out with one hand because I was so well prepared ahead of time. Actually, what I'm doing is I'm trying to kind of ad-lib in this thing, but back plate, and somewhere in here there should be 4 stainless steel screws. So what I'm going to do here is be real creative and get these out. You can tell this is such a high-tech production here. What we'll probably do is just put the guitar down in my lap for a second. Get these out. But these bolts, a friend of mine put them in, and I'm not sure what they are. They're kind of like an anchor bolt. So instead of putting wood screws in, what we're doing is we're putting in stainless steel bolts. So these on the back plate, and if I do this, if I put the back plate down, all I literally need to do is put the bolts in and start them in. And it's not as difficult as it sounds if I'd planned this out a bit. But all I'm going to do is just take this right now. I actually have a bolt set up, but I'm just going to take this, and what I do is I just anchor it in, screw it in. Like I said, I can do this a little quicker. If I actually had my I have what's called a gig mate, which is a little thing that's really worth looking into. It carries like a little flashlight and stuff, so I'll save the neck here. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is put all 4 of these in, and obviously it's not rocket science to figure it out. But what happens is that with the anchor on this, as you're putting these in, and we're screwing these in, and if I had a larger Phillips it'd be easier, but if I screw these in and you lock them down pretty tight, those anchors, the neck's not going anywhere. You just need to make sure that you get the right size screws and the anchors are secured in the wood. I'll give them my friend Eric, who's a guy who built these guitars. He's done this on both I think on both Kellys and both Strats from him. I've had him do this because, you know, you lock these right in tight, and I can lock it in pretty tight here. Now, I'm just going to do 2 of the 4 for simplicity's sake. And then what we do is I just take another piece of high quality masking tape here, and I lock my bridge down, and done that, and a little bit of whatever here. Actually, I think it's dirt, but then just go ahead and restring it up as normal. But I can take this, I sometimes will wrap the body in like another sweatshirt or bubble wrap or something. But anyway, just string it up and put it in. But because of the precisionness of the bolts and anchors, I almost never have touched the intonation. So, I just think it's an easy thing to do, because I've actually, one time when I was out in California at BGU Live, I actually carried a Strat and a Telly like this in my suitcase, and I think I carried my Les Paul on the plane with me, but that makes me nervous now anyway. But anyway, so what you do is you can pick up the, actually I think I actually picked these up at Home Depot, but I'll talk with Eric and find out what it is and give you more information. But it really is a pretty quick process if I had the correct Phillips here. Put the neck back on, take it off, wrap the stuff up, throw some strings in, and you're pretty much good to go. But don't be afraid to give it a try. Anyone that's pretty good with woodwork can set those anchors in, and once you get the caps set in your neck, it's not going anywhere. So anyway, just an easy way to maybe travel with a guitar and not have to carry it on board. So take it for what it's worth, and check with me if you got any more questions. So thank you. Hey, have a good holiday. Later. Bye now.